Welcome back everyone! I'm Ray and today we are going to dive into, I think it's chapter 30. I don't even quite know how many chapters there are exactly, but I know that we are very close to the end. And even though it felt like the highlight already happened last time, I know not to be too calm too quickly in a visual novel that's about Honkai. So I will keep my guard up, and I need some answers, and I need to know how Bianca reacts now that Champollion, or rather Napoleon, is gone. Yeah, but first of all, let's get comfy and let's get started, right? Right? In the depths of the earth, the girl dreamt fragmented dreams. In the gaps between each dream, impermanent poems are scattered. Oh, she's always dreaming after that. The flower that smiles today, tomorrow dies. All that we wish to stay, tempts and then flies. What is this world's delight? Lightning that mocks the night, brief even as bright. Virtue, how frail it is. Friendship, how rare. Are we going to visit everything again? Oh no. Love, how it sells poor bliss for proud despair. But we, though soon they fall, survive their joy and all, which ours we call. Whilst skies are blue and bright, not Ragnar, whilst flowers. Are they gay or are they grey? Whilst eyes that change ere night, make glad the day, whilst yet the calm hours creep, dream thou and from thy sleep, then wake to weep. The dream gradually disappeared like a bubble at dawn, so she kind of relive everything she learned, even though she doesn't even know the part about Rita and Ragnar. At least not all of it. The girl felt the fresh air coming into her lungs. Her eyelids were heavy, and her limbs didn't want to wake up. She tried to fight off the drowsiness in her mind, and struggled for control for 3 minutes. Or maybe it was half an hour. Please don't move yet, Bianca-sama. You were in a coma for about 3 hours and 45 minutes. This is the last shot of the treatment. That is actually way shorter than I thought. Like, for what she just did, she cut through the world or the space itself. 3 hours is not that much, but a lot happened in that time. Oh no. So until the injection is complete, please maintain a supine position. This is the kind of medicine that the overseer told you to bring before we set off. Isn't that weird? Did he know what would happen? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he knew, but like, what kind of medicine is that? I remember the principle behind it was, oh, holy blood diluted to a very low concentration. Oh wow. If he's using that for her, it just shows us how freaking special she is, right? Because they don't just use that for anyone. Shh. I will now give you an intravenous injection, so I need you to be as quiet and relaxed as possible. I'm sorry. In that case, I only want to confirm one thing. The plan to cut the bubble universe, was it successful? Technically, it was successful. But there were a few problems. The cutting itself can be said to have been very successful. Only, there may be some remaining problems we need to solve. So please, cooperate with the treatment for now. It's okay. It'll be over soon. Yeah. Okay. I hope everything is kind of okay. This medicine is really powerful. I feel like I'm healthier than before I collapsed. Yeah, because it's holy blood, right? So what's the situation now, and where are we? This is the infirmary of the Fortress Command Center deep underground. We are now at the closest point to the anchor point. The Operation Patakutik that you participated in to cut the bubble universe has ended. According to preliminary statistics from the chairwoman, 378 people were killed or are missing in action, including the first mate of Caledonia, Jean-Francois Champollion, which is not her real name. What? Why would she? Champollion is her pseudonym. According to Dr. Schrödinger, the archaeologist is actually a star whisperer, born from information fragments of the collective Napoleon. That is so cool and interesting. I can't help but wonder if the Star Whisperer theme or the principle behind it will come in play in the game story itself. That's what I'm really curious about. What? Roughly speaking, she is another Napoleon that exists in this world. In fact, her personality is closer to the one we learned about from textbooks in our world. That's why she also seemed more like a politician, right? After the bubble universe, that was the sentence! Yeah, those were the hints that I was actually picking up on. After the bubble universe was cut, the Honkai beasts remaining on the fragments of Europe formed an aggregate of Napoleon's will, captured the most important anchor channel of the island, and cut off our lines of communication. In order to prevent the annihilation of the more than 3,000 people on the island, Champollion chose to die with Napoleon. She used the anchor to turn herself into a special attack weapon and annihilated the Napoleon parts in the Honkai Beast aggregate. She used her own sacrifice to save the remaining 2,000 people, and saved the seriously wounded General Draculesti, General Sanada Yukimura, and Miss Caravaggio. At least they are okay. I don't know what to say or think about her sacrifice. Of course, it helped us and the characters that we love, so, but still. It also avoided the need to forcibly activate the genius to bring you back to our original world. I'm not surprised that Rita would have just be like, okay, we're going now, because that's kind of her character. That's not surprising. However, although the Honkai Beast aggregate no longer exists, its Honkai energy has not completely disappeared. Oh no! Not far from where it was defeated, Dr. Schrödinger found some newly formed giant crystals. For this reason, Dr. Schrödinger herself, Shigure Kira-senpai, and Roland-sama are still staying on the island for surveillance. This is the remaining problem I mentioned before, and it might need our help. What do we need to do? Use a Honkai energy attack to test the crystal stability. If the crystals are stable, it's a good idea to bury them deep underground or throw them into space. And what if the crystals are fragile and easily leak Honkai energy? Then we blow them all up. How do we do that? The first thing I wanted to say, it looks really cool. The second thing is, though, the eye is more creepy than ever now. Concentrate on the green of the eye. Okay, that's fine. Every time again, Durandal is making me a little... I still love it. That's where I come in, of course. Are you Dudu? Yes, of course it's me. The only member of the mechanical race in Caledonia. Matteo Maria Boyar Ludwig Aristotle the 12th? Oh, I just made that name up on the spot, so don't think too much about it. Now that you said that, I am thinking about it, but I can't remember anyway, so it's fine. In short, this is the anthropomorphic form I can use after having all of my functions restored. Isn't it a lot more prestigious than before? It is. That's why I first wanted to say how cool. But your eye is throwing me off. Why did your eye get even bigger? Yeah, kinda. I woke up 35 minutes and 28 seconds earlier than my master. So, I already set up the crystal purification procedures for you. It's way more useful now, oh my god. So without further ado, should we get going? It's way too hype. Of course, it's a sword, so it doesn't understand that we just lost someone, but we lost multiple someones, but like someone we knew. Is your body fine now? Captain, old man, are you safe? Yes, we were well protected, thanks to the heroes who shed their blood and sacrificed their lives. So, are you going back to the battlefield with the Holy Sword? Yes, Dudu said it has the ability to deal with the residual Honkai energy. Then go ahead. This is probably the best thing that only you can do. Huh? Do you have something to say? I heard that there's a saying in Eastern philosophy that everyone is born with a fate. However, unlike the fate from prophecies, this kind of fate is almost always buried by trivial life. Only those with true wisdom and bravery can perceive their fate on a once-in-a-lifetime chance, and use it to create something that will be called impossible or a miracle by outsiders. Perhaps sometimes this miracle comes at a heavy price. Almost all the time a sacrifice. Say it how it is, come on! Perhaps sometimes realizing our fate will make us sigh in grief. But it's still the history chosen by this world, from countless possibilities, because of various coincidences that finally became our destiny. Kid, what I really want to say is, no matter the philosophy, changing fate is far more important than praying for fate or cursing fate. Time can't go backwards. The world can't be reset. Rather than talking about your reasons of sadness, it's better to count the things that can be done. Kid, your journey has only begun. Maybe there are countless worlds and countless obstacles still waiting for you. He's not wrong. So do your best. The best way to commemorate the deceased is to go forward on the path they have opened up. I will. Thank you very much, Sir Cervantes. Yeah, thank you. But also, can Bianca not have a normal year? No, she can't, I know. And she doesn't want to, I know. Although I have been here before, it still surprises me how big the central fortress to defend the anchor point is. Oh good, I caught up. What's with your eyes? I have the feeling that I've seen those eyes before. Roland? Did you come back from the Honkai crystal site? No, this is not Roland, is it? Roland-sama, could it be that an accident happened? No, it's nothing so big like an accident. It's just that Dr. Schrödinger detected abnormal fluctuations in the Honkai energy of the crystals, so she sent me back to discuss countermeasures with the chairwoman. Am I stupid? Did she always have those eyes? She didn't. Not the red in it. The pink in it? Wait. Oh no, I'm worried. No, I'm so worried. I'm not trusting anything. The world is still in an unstable state after the cutting operation, and the communication with the island hasn't been restored. So we need to use human power to deliver these messages. Wait, could you help with the Honkai site now? Of course, we planned on that anyway. Because I remember that I said they have the same eyes. Meaning, there was definitely no red or pink in it. Meaning I'm worried. Very worried. That's great. If Miss Bianca is present, then Shigura Kira would also... no, it's nothing. I'm just worrying too much. Huh? She got accidentally burned while investigating the crystals, and her eyes and arms seem to show some sign of corrupt... No. She said she was fine, but... Did you also touch the crystals? You did, did you? That's a problem. Roland, please report it to the chairwoman what happened. Rita and I are heading directly to Shigura Kira. Could that be serious? Then after reporting to the chairwoman, should I get everyone available to rush over there? Yes, please. Oh no. Let's not lose more people. How about that? We're so close to the end. I can feel it. In the east, there is a term for drought. Thousands of miles of red land. And now, this small island in the North Sea has turned into a purgatory because of the action of cutting the bubble universe and the subsequent meaning. The overflowing of lava makes one think of that idiom. She looks badass though! Oh my god! I know it's not good, but she looks so cool. And no! Okay, wait. I have a feeling that the music might be a little loud. Wait a second. I gotta fix that really quick. Okay. fixing complete. Anyway, I know this is supposed to be bad, but she looks so badass. And this eye confirms that Roland also came kind of into contact with it and maybe slowly having trouble. Oh my god, that outfit! Look at that! Ooh! Can she keep the outfit but we can still cure her? Is that an option? Wait, it also kind of reminds me, just a teeny tiny little bit though, and it could be completely off, about Alien Space and Himiko's father. I don't know. At some point I think he also had some kind of transformation thing going on, and that reminds me of that. Which is weird. That is... Hold on tightly, Shigure Kira. Don't let the Honkai erode your will. Wait, could she... Wait, is she on the way to becoming a Hasha? Calm down, Bianca. You got the wrong idea. I haven't been corrupted by the Honkai. Are you really not though? Senior Kira, your body has been badly corrupted. Can't you even see yourself? I mean, it looks... That doesn't look like Honkai though. That's the thing. That's more the alien thing. It looks way more than the alien part of what we know than the Honkai part, which is weird. Where am I being corrupted? Do I have... So that's what it is. Although it will only waste more time. It can't be helped. I have to explain it. What? Listen up, self-righteous junior. It's not Honkai that is covering my body. I knew it! It's a living alien. I call it by the second half of the name of my comrade in arms. Wait! Did you have an alien? That's what she wanted to tell us? That she had an alien with her? No, right? Nigurath. What? Huh? Huh? Wait! Wait! Is that what it meant? In the Alien Space manga, I can't believe that I'm referencing Alien Space so much here. In the Alien Space manga, when we were with the little tiny cute aliens, they were saying that they also had people, definitely with Nigurath and I think someone else, and that they sometimes, either that they possess the human or that they take over humans. Something like that. Not quite, but something in that direction. So was it then Kira and Nigurath that they said? And does that mean that she had one of these little aliens here with her all the time? I can't believe how everything ties together. I can't... this is incredible. Nigurath. Does this name come from Shub Nigurath, who belonged to the Snowball Squad alongside you? The Valkyrie, who is rumored to have resurrected several times. Yes. Please explain more. I feel like I'm very close to understanding, but... This child can use its own cell repair to replace damaged organs and tissues of the host. That is the secret behind Shub Nigurath's several resurrections. Yes. I kind of got that, yes. What did you say? Don't be surprised yet. Listen to me first. So she had... She just had this alien with her? Wait, but could that mean that Shub Nigurath is not dead? Please tell me she's not dead. I think she is dead, but like, I mean in our universe, but... I don't want to have hope right now, but I'm so curious. Although Nigurath can enhance the vitality of the chosen person, its own survival also depends on the host itself. On the battlefield of the second eruption, when Shub Nigurath's body completely collapsed, it chose me. So she really is dead! No! Okay, that makes sense. Wait, did we see any sign of that though? We didn't, right? At the time, I had lost consciousness, so I didn't know what happened. When I woke up, I was in another world. Oh, okay. And Nigurath's consciousness, or emotions, began to resonate in my mind. It's difficult to describe this feeling, because Nigurath is not a creature with complex thinking, so it's not exactly like those little fluff balls, but like a different alien? Or is it? It just projects its various instincts on the human consciousness. All I know is, it brought me to this world to avoid risks, and it's surprisingly compatible with my body. People in this world regarded me as a star whisperer, copied by the ether anchor, and I accepted my new identity along the way. After all, after experiencing such a cruel war, so you're actually not just a copy. You're the real one from our universe. Wow. To be honest, I don't really want to go back to my original world. I can't blame you. Honestly, living in a world with Honkai or without, or with way less? Not too hard to choose. So, you have been here ever since? Ugh, now is not the time to go over those things. I only explained this much to show that I have not been corrupted by the Honkai energy. It's just that I was hit by a sudden shockwave and lost consciousness, causing Niguras in my body to produce a stress response. If that's the stress response, please keep it on all the times. Oh my god, you look gorgeous! A sudden shockwave? Yes. It's shameful to say, but I didn't even get close to the crystals. I lost consciousness without knowing what happened. When I woke up, I found myself floating in lava under Nigura's protection. Miss Rowland and Dr. Schrödinger were also missing. I worry that they... No! No. First of all, Miss Rowland is somehow corrupted from something. But with the eye thingy looking so similar to Kira, I'm more confused than anything. Because how high would be the chance that she also has an alien with her? Not very high. So what is with her eyes? This isn't good. What's the matter, Rita? Bianca-sama, did you forget? We met Roland-sama not long ago. How can that be? She got accidentally burned while investigating the crystals, and her eyes and arms seem to show some sign of corruption. Yeah, she lied to us. I mean, not she, but like she has something going on right now and that thing lied to us. She said she was fine, but... I'm afraid that the person who had their will corrupted by the Honkai was Miss Rowland herself. I knew it! Dude, does no one ever look in the eyes of the people? I mean, to be fair, I cannot remember eye colors whatsoever of people that I'm talking to, so okay, maybe I'm a little harsh here. But the red in her eyes, come on guys. Doc, you're okay? I'm so glad, but I believed in you. I'm fine. Although this body is prone to losing unity after energy impacts, it's not easy to leave irreversible damage. It just takes some time to condense back to this human form. So she's constantly trying to keep up this human form. Oh, I feel so sad for her. I want to somehow save her. That's the main goal for me now. It won't happen, I know. I heard your conversation just now. Let me add a testimony. The shockwave that hit Kira and me was released by Rowland herself. It clung to my body and blasted me to pieces. No, that's impossible. No, it's not. Oh my god, you look so good. I can't. Rowland has no reason to do this, unless she is corrupted. Unless she was corrupted by Honkai. I searched the entire island while gathering my body. The crystals we monitored before are nowhere to be seen. Then, could it be that... Rowland! Oh my god! We carelessly let her into the fortress? Yeah, so let's move our asses back, come on! A few minutes ago. The woman walked unhurriedly on the empty corridor of the fortress. Her goal is very clear and there's no hesitation in her heart. That we ever see someone corrupted by Honkai here, oh my god. She knew that in this battered world, she is a unique and noble existence. Wait, so did she kind of become a Herrscher? Yes, she did originate from humans. But just like humans don't think of apes as their own kind, she doesn't see any difference between the naked apes and ants. To her, even Napoleon was nothing more than a stale and stubborn old father. What? This body is the crystallization of the co-evolution of tens of thousands of wills. So, all the people that Napoleon had under his control, the will of those kind of became one and crystallized and corrupted now her, correct? They got rid of the mastermind, bidding their freedom. They got rid of the ugly, monstrous form. The Son of God, through the inherently incomplete Star Whisperer's body, finally came to this world. Yes, she still thinks she's just a son of God. She's not strong enough yet, so a little trick has to be used. When she is sure that she will succeed, the disguise will be unnecessary. Roland's consciousness is still alive in her body, but it is just a trivial nerve cell, a part of the body which does not represent her soul. All-nighters don't care about dry eyes. Marathon runners don't care about muscle soreness. No matter how much the mantis swings its forelimbs, the direction of the wind will not change. The Son of God was enjoying the small struggle in her body, and leisurely walked into the empty corridors of the fortress. We got a problem. I don't want anyone to die here. Huh? Roland? Did something happen? No, everything is fine, Chairwoman. How could they not notice? It's just that we got the reinforcement of the 2 Valkyries, so Dr. Schrödinger sent me back. Well, that's fine. After all, as an incomplete Star Whisperer, your Honkai resistance is not as good as theirs. Alas, we made such a big mess ourselves, but we still need the help of others to clear up the aftermath. Well, many unpredictable things did happen. Guys, I'm worried about you. Please don't die on me. But I think you should be happy, Chairwoman and Commander. We don't think this is a bad result at all. Because hasn't the most wonderful form of life been born in front of you? Fuck you. No! No! I know this is not Roland's fault, but can we kill it? I don't want to kill Roland, but can we kill... Oh my god, you did not just... The blue-haired president was one of my favorites! What? What? I'm not asking why, it's Honkai. But, oh my god! I want to insult her so bad, even though I know... I can't. I don't want to move on. I don't want to continue. We already... How high are the chances that we can resurrect our president? Or help our president? She literally got stabbed. And it's still there. We all see it. I don't know. I don't want to read now. God damn it. Aww, it must be painful to have your neck clenched. Fuck you. I don't... I'm mad now. Should we be sorry? Since you may be the person who understands us best in this world. We don't want you to die without knowing anything, like the chairwoman. I hate the thing. I hate this thing because it killed her. I hate this thing so much. Yes, there was more expressions of pain, helplessness, despair, astonishment, and anger. Otherwise, where should we start? A self-introduction? Couldn't you have done that before you stabbed her? Why is she special? Literally, why? I wouldn't... I have to admit that I wouldn't be that mad or that close to insulting her even more if the roles were switched and if the blue-haired one would be living. I have to admit that. But I really liked her. Put your self-introduction somewhere else. Yes, it's polite to introduce yourself during the first meeting. Then why didn't you... I hate Honkai even more now. Oh my god. But in that case, we have to give ourselves a name, right? So, Commander Une-san, do you think... Is there a name suitable for us? The Son of God? Yeah, I have a few names for you. But I don't want to say them, because I already cursed more than I usually do. You guys, do you have some good names for her? Some that I want to say but can't say right now? I'm sure you have. No. No. Literally no. I'm so mad. Don't stay there in a daze, Valkyries. Let's head back to headquarters. I worry that it's already too late, yeah? But keep your alien thing on because I think we need that. Sigura Kira, what's your feet? What's now? This is... The music just kicked in again. What is this? We have to get back right now. Maybe we can still save it. Honkai is very quick to decide, oh, we've won against that and that person, so maybe they are not dead. I don't have hope. Earthquake? That was short music. Or volcanic eruption? That's not it. It seems like things are getting more and more out of control, and I thought we already were at the climax. I knew it. What happened, Dr. Schrödinger? I'm not sure, but whatever it is, some kind of power right now is eroding the ether anchor itself. That's why we gotta get back, guys! Guys! Roland, who is corrupted, walked past you. You have to. The first thing when you notice that she's Honkai corrupted, you gotta turn around and run. Run towards her. For this bubble universe, it means the end of the world. What? Are you saying this bubble universe will become a sea of fire? Like here? That's uncertain. In fact, I think most areas won't. In this case, if the special anchor point system collapses, the bubble universe will likely become space-time fragments that will eventually decay and disappear. At the bottom of the Sea of Quanta, there are many such world fragments. It would be like if people could only live in the wreckage of a building like prisoners, repeating the same day endlessly. That sounds like a nightmare. But guys, this is not the time for talking. This is really not the time for talking. Hello? Now's not the time to share this kind of knowledge. Did you not just tell me to not stay in a daze? Thank you, girl. Oh my god. Doctor, this power that you said is eroding the ether anchor. Can we stop it? Theoretically. However, now that the anchor point channel has become unstable, it's difficult for us to even return there to solve the problem. What? Didn't I just jump from here? That was when the anchor was stable. Now the energy fluctuations are so intense. How could we ever adjust flexibly in the air to not be torn apart by the rifts of time and space? Even though... Everyone look! Something is flying towards here. Is it coming to us to say, look at what I'm doing? Oh, I think it's a ghost. Oh, it's Bertrand? What? What the heck? Valkyries, travelers, do you face any crisis? Do you need help? How? You said you can't move. I mean, I don't care. Just fly us to there, please. Brigadier General Bertrand, turned dragon, is reporting. I feel like I get 20 years younger every day. Okay? General Dragon, great, you arrived at the perfect time. But why are you here? This is not the time for talking. They are making me go crazy here. I felt the abnormal Honkai energy fluctuations from the Yucatan, and was worried that you had already gone to war with the Emperor. Unexpectedly, I fell into the cracks of the world while flying, and after crawling out of it, the sight of Purgatory was in front of me. So is there really a problem? Yeah? Long story short, General Dragon, now we need to break into a fortress to save the world, but the space tunnel is very unstable, so we can't just jump in it. Although I'm not sure what to do. But in return for your kindness, I think there should be no problem with carrying a few people through the space tunnel. Can you do that? Thank you. We'll get on you right away. Wait. What? You still have other allies heading here. Wait, what? Look. You? What? Oh no, this is definitely a finale. Bianca, long time no see. Jimmy? And Mr. Pilot? This is the first ray of sunshine here. These are merely space fluctuations. How could it stop the wings of the Red Baron? You flew here! Oh my god, guys! I love that they are here with us. But the machine is not as flexible as a real dragon. We were flying ahead of him, but it took longer to find a place to land. It doesn't matter. We didn't even expect you to be here at all. Bianca, doctor, what is the current situation? Trouble? We lost more people that I really like? We have to cross the anchor point and return to the core area of the HONKAI tunnel. Right, Dr. Schrödinger? Do we want more people to come with us, though? What if they can get corrupted? Yes, before it's too late. You and Rita go back with the help of General Bertrand. Shigurekira and I will board on the improved Red Baron. No matter who arrives first, give priority to the issue and search for Roland's whereabouts. This is a race against time. I don't want to kill Roland, but if that's the only choice, then I'm willing to do it. She shouldn't have killed. She shouldn't have killed the blue-haired girl. Whose name I still cannot say. Because she was definitely one of my favorites. She was up there. So, Roland, I'm sorry, but if we can't turn you back, I don't want to be cold, but like, this may be our last shot at saving this world. Any remaining questions will be answered later. Yeah, it's literally no time for questions. Oh, that's cool. I'm surprised that Bertrand is handy. Everything is impermanent. So many things happened in less than a day's work. Yeah, that's just a day. Although it's too late, I still would like to say some things to His Majesty, the Emperor. That sure enough, the Bonaparte from your youth has always been in the depths of your heart. Ah, youngsters, you don't need to get sentimental over an old man like me. Although we have both lost someone close to us, my story has little to no ups and downs now, while yours has in fact only begun. That's a rough start. When the Emperor was still the Emperor, as long as he was working, you would not find the emotion called sadness in him. He said that the greatest kind of people in this world are the positively acting pessimists. He was the greatest of all pessimists. He knows that mankind will continue to struggle to survive, and that there is no benevolent power helping us in secret. But even then, he doesn't act negatively or scared. Even if he knows he is weak, he continues to move forward towards his goal. Because he knows deep down, in this world, only actions mean anything, and only actions can change destiny. Any thought without action is just self-righteous arrogance. It's easier said than done. I remember there was such a saying in the East. That's right. The Emperor often warned us before. Thought without action, and action without thought, they are equally as dangerous. The former can only sit back and complain. The latter gets stubborn and fans the flames. The Emperor said that this kind of balance is difficult to grasp. He himself only performed well when compiling the civil code. He said that the civil code was the perfect combination of thought and action, and would never be abandoned by history. I would be more hyped and more interested in what he says right now. I mean, yes, that's all interesting. But can we go a bit quicker? I'm sorry, but there's this HONKAI being there, killing characters I like. The one on my, like, let's say the one I like in the base, from those people the most, is Dracula. So if she also dies, we have a problem. But can we just go there? I understand that this is all very important talk, but they set her up, like they set this HONKAI Roland up to be so infuriating that I... Okay. Whew. The job of a Valkyrie is to save the world. They will also not be abandoned by history. You're right. Your career is the cornerstone of everything. As long as you don't betray it, you deserve the praise of most people. As you know, the Emperor sacrificed the entirety of Europe for his own interests, and for the interests of France. That eventually became a fatal stain on him. Beethoven even ripped off the title of the symphony composed for him and changed Bonaparte to a hero. After all, compared to the whole world, an emperor and tens of millions of French people are just a small view. But None of us can guarantee that what we are doing is in line with the interest of mankind and the progress of civilization, right? That's a good way to think. Judging from what you reported, the Emperor may have chosen to integrate with his subjects into a new form of life just to avoid that. But for what price? The subjects were his most loyal and radical servants in the past. Combining with them only allowed a group of people to rush down the road of paranoia even more quickly. Perhaps picking up the fragments of mankind and fusing them all together is a way to transcend Honkai. That would be the least good way to transcend Honkai. Because then there's also no real humanity. We already had that talk when it was about Faust and Alice. But this example before us is definitely the worst of the worst. It's a child born from personal and deformed desires. It's a pity that His Majesty, the Emperor's other half, has died with him, and the remaining parts seem to be causing an even bigger disaster. That's why we gotta go fast. Master. Oh, Master, this is not the time to be angry or sad. I know, before we save the world, none of us can lose our cool. Bianca-sama, General Bertrand, it seems that we are very close to the entrance of the space crack, meaning I'm getting more worried by the day. Got it, let's just rush straight in. Durandal, pay attention to the fluctuations of the anchor point and correct the target position in real time. Leave it to me. Worried, scared, but okay. Where are we? Oh. The remains of the Star Whisperers gradually dissipated, and the central monitoring room that could control the entire ether anchor was silent at this moment. Did it just kill all Star Whisperers? No, right? The demon born in the body of the old king lives in the center of the bubble universe like a spider savoring its prey. I hate that the design is the coolest. This design is so good. I would love this character design if I would not hate her so much right now. That is so conflicting. I hate that they do that. You managed to find us before we bid farewell to the old world after all. And before we become a god that transcends this world, 5 minutes remain. We are very interested in seeing what else you can do. And what do they mean transcend to being a god? Indeed, HONKAI is not one to deliberately clean the battlefield. And since we proved with our feet that this passage is circular, there is only one possibility I can think of. The part of the fortress where we are standing may have broken away from the normal order organized by the anchor. What do you mean? Bianca, think of it like this. The underground fortress was originally built on the place closest to the ether anchor. And what is the anchor itself? It's the core that organizes this large-scale bubble universe. The book spine that organizes many different, small spaces tightly like pages. No, in this case, a messy data cable on computer might be a better analogy. In short, because the fortress is too close to the anchor point, it's actually very easy for it to be disassembled into tiny independent pieces, each of which is very similar to a separated world fragment. In other words, damn it, our encounter is a half circle of a world in opposite directions. So, are you saying that this fortress has already been disassembled and we got the wrong fragment? No, the first half of what you said is correct, but the second half isn't. Shigurakira, the Nigorath in your body, does it also have an organ that can sense Honkai energy? Organ? It's not always easy to get what you mean, but yes, Nigorath has a way to tell me the approximate distribution of Honkai energy around me. That's interesting. Then can you detect the crystals we were investigating before? Yes? There is a small, vague feeling. I even think it might be hidden behind the wall in front of us. That can't be true, it can. No, my smell tells me the same. Your smell? Wait, did she keep some senses from when she was half Honkai? Alright, since it's like this, it's very simple. Bianca? What do I need to do? Cut the space there with the holy sword. The culprit we are looking for is behind this wall. Is it really that simple? I hope so, but also we haven't defeated it yet, so it's that simple. Very well. Then let's do it. Oh my. I hate that the design is so good. She looks so epic. I would want to play her if she wouldn't have just killed the girls. Or the girl. Wait, did she fuse with the other one? Because of the hair color. Roland has white hair, right? And the other one that she holed and didn't kill has this kind of hair color, right? Surely that's not the case. As expected of you, La Niña has been waiting here for a long time. You are... Roland? Oh my... Like those two are right now, at this moment, my favorite design here. Which is not good. Ah... You mean the original owner of this body? Wait, did she name herself La Niña? Really? Okay. The Star Whisperer, Knight Roland, is just one of the thousands of cells that make up us. Does that mean we can't get her back? Nothing special, nothing meaningful. Can't even take part in the thinking. That means you are just a damn parasite. Gee, what a rude little creature. All the various creatures of this world evolved from a single cell like bacteria. That's a discovery Darwin made in another world, and we think you should all be familiar with it. So, using that truth as a metaphor, we, La Niña, are the evolution of both the subjects of the Napoleonic Empire and unite Roland under the beautiful effect of the Honkai. She becomes our bones, and we become her wisdom. Do you think that the bones in your body are jealous of your brain? What the hell are you talking about? Do you think this is ridiculous, Miss Shigerakira? Even though you survived our attack thanks to the benefit of fusing with another creature? Is it really so hard for you to understand why we are so much better than ordinary people? Why are we talking with it? At least knock her out. At least come charging at her. Surely there are the bodies lying around, right? Come on, guys, I can't be the only one who is mad. You only make me sick. Thank you. Perhaps our birth does seem a little too wonderful. If you think about it, it is the result of so many coincidences happening one after the other. First of all, our emperor, Mr. Napoleon. He incorporated us as part of his body, so his rule could last for generations. After that, you, the Republic that wanted to get rid of his threat, cut off a part of the bubbled universe, forcing us, body and soul, to fully combine under the effects of Honkai. And after that, the opposite existence of the Emperor chose to die with him, and we became the brain in the jar, trapped in the crystallization of Honkai energy. And in the end, the incomplete Star Whisperer happened to appear before us, allowing us to use her body for our rebirth. What are you trying to do now? Are you trying to use our feelings for Roland? What an impatient little girl. I'm not afraid to treat you like a comrade in arms who was corrupted by the Honkai on the battlefield. Actually true, that will not work against Valkyries. So get out of Roland's body quickly, or I will not hesitate to use the Holy Sword Durandal. I don't think it cares much, because why would it get out of the body? Like, that would just be good for us and would not change anything for it. Oh my! Rude and impatient, like a little bandit. At least your companions have more restraint. I have even less restraint. I would already be charging. I would definitely be the one to die first, okay, I know that. But come on! But what a pity. This time you were in the right, and they were in the wrong. What do you mean? Do you need me to spell it out for you? While you were threatening us, the synchronization between us and the anchor was quietly completed. From now on, we are the anchor, and the anchor is us. And you, in order to listen to our story, just wasted the last 5 minutes in which you could stop La Niña. What a pity. Synchronized with the anchor. Like I said, guys, why are we talking to it? I'm so frustrated. I get it, though. First, they didn't see what we saw with the killing. They didn't see that, so I get it. But also, she's corrupted by Honkai. And like Bianca just said, if a comrade is corrupted, you do not hesitate. So why are we hesitating? Oh, dear doctor. Among them, you must be the one who understands the weight of the sentence the most. The ether anchor controls the world. If someone can synchronize with it, they will not only be unaffected by the laws of this world, but will even be able to use them to their advantage. In other words, we, the Son of God, La Niña. Doesn't La Niña mean... I don't know if it's child or daughter. But it's irritating that that's definitely a female version. I don't know. I don't quite remember. And the Son of God, but La Niña. I don't know that. That irritates me. Have become the god of this world, which you are oh so concerned about. That's not possible. No one has been able to manipulate even 1/1000th of the anchor's information at the same time. What kind of bluff are you trying to use? Do you really think she's bluffing? I'm getting so frustrated here. Bluff? No, you're wrong, Miss Idol. La Niña is not only one person, but 1,000, as well as 100,000. You can't begin to imagine what we can do. Rest assured, this is actually a good thing. What the Emperor did was kill the chicken to get the eggs, and the Republic's cutting of the bubble universe was breaking the pot. And only we, the holy child chosen by fate, can keep this world alive for a long time, and let it have a tomorrow and an after tomorrow. Well, we had the whole talk about changing fate. As proof of that, yes, why don't we copy a few of the people who just died in this world for you? What did you say? Honkai energy pours out from the body. I don't want this. From the body of La Niña. But the scary thing is, most of that energy did not dissipate, but condensed into both familiar and unfamiliar figures. I knew it killed all of them. I knew it killed her too. Oh. Oh god. Soldier D and Soldier G, they don't even have names, that's sad. Oh, it seems like something went wrong. Yes, how could I forget? These people's minds were so delicious that we already digested them. Now we can't vomit them out anymore. Why are we still standing here? Can we please charge at her with doo-doo? Am I the only one getting irritated here? It can't be. Whatever, the moving goodbye did not happen here. But if you were all eaten by us, couldn't everyone reunite in the same body? Is it really just Honkai? Like, is it some... This is so weird. Like, what is this thing? Because it's not a Honkai Herrscher. Because it would already corrupt everyone just by being there, I guess. I think, maybe. I think. And also, it's all of those consciousnesses. So, what exactly is this? And what did the previous civilization do to let this even be possible? Because it was their technology or thing that's supposed to control the world, even create all of those monsters. But how? Like, I want to know how exactly that happened, because that was surely not what they planned when creating this world. Thank you, Bianca, but you could have done that the second she started talking. Oh, she said you're crazy. Did you plan to win by relying on Durandal? Oh my god, she has a scythe. No, she's so badass and cool. I hate it. I love it. She looks so cool. Do we know that outfit? Do we know that kind of armor or not? And in front of the body of Roland, did you want to teach a fish how to swim? The sword. The sword! What? Excuse me, the sword broke? Did you not notice until now that the weakness of this sword is its complete form itself? Well, since your friends are less skilled, let's get rid of you first. What do you mean less skilled? Rita is here to save the day! I won't let you. What is she doing? Huh? A freeze attack? Oh, that's cool. What a joke. Oh, it seems to work even though it's just a joke. Did you hope that this power would work on us? We didn't. Just like you just now, we bought her some precious time. Bianca, use your will to move the gems of Durandal. What? You are its current owner. It will certainly respond to your will. Yes. Roland's holy sword. If you agree to let me save her honor in this world. If you are willing to use my body to destroy the enemy, then respond to my heartfelt call, Immortal Blade. Impossible! What is this? Whoa! It turns out, that's how it is. Used as a weapon, Solium can replace the body of the Valkyrie to absorb, control, and release Honkai energy. But conversely, a Valkyrie can also use her body to temporarily do what Solium does. What? So you, who call yourself La Niña, the scum of this world, this is the purification program that the Holy Sword prepared for you before we set off. Take this. Huh? Did it work? Roland! Don't panic, Bianca. The Honkai energy in her body was drained by you. She just passed out. What? Did she drain it? Did she purificate it? Did it just work like this? Besides that, yes, the underlying problem is still there. What do you mean? Dr. Schrödinger, what does that mean? And the Holy Sword is no exception. Perception of Honkai energy is indeed not as sensitive as mine's or Shigerakira's. The purification procedure just now has indeed erased the consciousness mixed in the Honkai energy. But the problem is that the Honkai energy has been associated with the ether anchor. Even the Holy Sword can only push it deeper into the anchor point, rather than outside of the bubble universe. Meaning this world we cannot save this world, right? There will be Honkai energy here, right? Just like how you can't use washing powder to clean the water itself. So what will happen next? The bubble universe will have temporary peace. However, due to the corrosive effect of the freely running Honkai on the anchor point, it will likely disintegrate completely within 3 to 5 years. Disintegrate completely? Yes, the bubble universe will be broken into countless pieces and head to its own end. This process started the moment that La Niña died. In other words, this bubble is slowly disintegrating as we speak. How can that be? You're right, no one can accept this fate. Fortunately, I can think of one solution. I'm scared. Every solution, every time is a sacrifice. Please, please, no more. But the pros and cons weigh the same, so I need your consent. It's okay, no matter what you say. If it can completely save this world, I agree. You shouldn't just agree. Listen to me first. Yeah, Schrödinger is definitely our voice of reason. The method I just came up with isn't an ultimate solution to the problem. It's just a substitute for the plot of La Niña. But it will greatly delay the death of this world. Does someone have to take the place of La Niña? I'm scared. And also, once this plan is up in action, everyone except the 4 of us will have to stay inside this dying bubble universe, whether they want it or not. Everyone except the 4 of us. But isn't that okay? Isn't everyone else... Wasn't everyone else supposed to stay here anyway? Oh, or does she mean they can't escape even though the bubble universe is dying? Maybe? The space-time cracks of this world will be completely locked from the outside. We won't be able to say goodbye to them, and we will have no chance to tell them of what happened here. I don't want to get emotional again! We will even lose a chance to repair the Durandal. But I assure you, this world will indeed gain precious breathing time. Whether it's me, Shigerakira, your overseer Otto, or someone from Anti-Entropy, it is possible to use this time to find a permanent solution. I hope they are working on it. But since this is the only way I can think of at the moment, from a decision-making perspective, none of that is the deciding factor. The deciding factor is that the fate of this world will depend on you alone from now on. Could it be that you want me to? That's right. You will directly replace La Niña as God and lock the survival of this bubble universe within yourself. But wouldn't that mean that Bianca sacrifices her own life, basically? If she replaces La Niña? As long as you live, this world will exist. But on the contrary, the process of disintegration will start once again when you die. I had never expected it, but you behaved better as Durandal's gem container than the original Solium body. Wow, wait, oh my god, what? In this way, although we won't be able to completely separate the Honkai energy left by La Niña in the ether anchor, we can use the gems of Durandal to seal the entire anchor alongside the bubble universe itself and the Honkai energy inside your body. Wait! Does that mean that Bianca has a bubble universe inside of her? What? Excuse me, I'm a little overwhelmed here. What? Inside my body? Literally? Exactly what I said. Just like how you used your own body to replace Durandal's sword body. Just like how a geometric inversion can replace an object from outside the circle inside of the circle. Using Durandal's energy manipulation tech, we can treat you as the circle and invert the bubble universe outside you to inside you. That sounds freaking scary. After the inversion takes effect, you can use the genius to return to Schicksal headquarters as normal. And the bubble universe, yes, from a philosophical perspective, will become your personal little universe. That is wild. She has a whole universe inside of her to save that world? What? Of course, for you personally, it won't just be a mental burden. You are a Valkyrie, so this may make some people from Schicksal want to conduct human experiments on you. But as I said earlier, this is the only way I can think of right now. Perhaps we can find another way if we sit down and research. As much as I don't want this world to die, it was artificially created in the first place, and many characters that we love have died. Is it worth it? Like, I get that Bianca's whole character is like, the outcome is important, meaning saving the world is what she wants to do, but is that really worth it? But at that time, as the anchor will be more eroded and destroyed, we might lose the chance to invert the bubble with Durandal's gems, like we have now. Using my smell of Honkai energy to estimate, we still have a week or so until we have to decide on whether we will do the inversion or not. Doctor, I've heard enough. Of course she has already decided. Bianca, you just need to tell me how I can grasp this life-saving straw and save the world. I like a lot of people in this world. Some even gave up their lives for its future. That's true. Ah, yeah, she reminded me. Sometimes I'm colder than, than her. No matter what, I don't want to let this world end with death. Now that our journey brought us here, we must help them protect it to the end. Bianca, you're the bravest person I've ever met. I kind of have to agree. She is incredible. But how can you do it so easily? How can you decide the future of your life in one go? Won't you shoulder the responsibility of the whole world? Senpai, hasn't the life of a Valkyrie always been like this? But you're a child! That is impressive and at the same time scary. We are warriors. People who can die at any time. And people who will always bear the fate of everyone's lives. We had no intention of ignoring the destruction in front of us from the beginning. In fact, since then, we had already decided what our life would be like. If anyone hesitates about this, then they haven't carefully thought about what it means to be a Valkyrie, who fights for all that's beautiful in this world. Ah! Close the curtains. For the people that I like. And for the people that they like. Oh, for everyone who make people be people. They have moved me, and I'm willing to dedicate everything I have to protect them. Holy Sword, if you are still conscious, if you still feel like I am a master worthy of your trust, go beyond your limits with me. I can't. Oh my god. Wait, is that a version of her one battlesuit? The shining armor that suddenly covered her whole body. Did Bianca-sama and the Holy Sword achieve a deeper fusion? Wait, what? The space has begun to distort. Is the thing behind her a black hole? No, that should be called a horizon. A black hole is just one way to produce them. It seems that the immortal blade understands what I meant by inversion. Invert the whole world. Do you mean to store the whole world in a point with no volume? The size of the bubble universe itself is pretty small. Bianca and Durandal can do this. But that's such a scary procedure, what the heck? Miss Rita, prepare your genius. Shigurakira, wake up your Nigorath. Roland was originally a Star Whisperer, born from the Anchor. No matter what we do, she would be forced back into the bubble universe. Wait, so does she live? Wait, don't tell me that the people will live. Everyone, it's time to say goodbye. Doc, Bianca-sama, you don't have to force yourself to speak. It's alright. I'm getting more and more used to it. I can feel the sky and the earth inside my... That's so weird and scary! I can't help but feel that that is so scary! She has a whole world inside. I will not get over that for a long time. Someone is welcoming a brand new blue sky. Someone is hugging their friends. I will cherish all of them. Rita, now, start the genius. Then inversion will end soon. The inversion will end soon, and we will be forced into the void of the Sea of Quanta. Yes, Bianca-sama. Holy frick! What the heck? That was a whole chapter. Wait, was that one chapter? Oh my god, what was that chapter? I think I need a break right now. So I will go and lie down. Not move for a few hours. And try to get my brain in order. Oh my god. That is such an epic chapter. But also she has a whole world inside her. What? I hope I can read all of your thoughts down below, and I definitely hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.